Hi, I'm Richa. I'm the CEO founder of Zivame.com, India's largest lingerie destination. We are a 4-year-old company and we are a category leader. We are redefining the way Indian women shop and experience lingerie. So the first thing that I think has really helped us is to never lose sight of your consumer, to really understand what your consumer wants and constantly strive to bridge the gap between what your business does and what your consumer wants. That's the first thing. The second thing I would say is that be always experimenting with newer ideas, never settle, never cease to innovate. Most of the ideas may fail, but it is really important that you're constantly challenging yourself. In the whole process, what you do is you also rub off this whole relentless effort around experimenting to the other peer group that is around you. The third thing I would say is that it's really important to be very, very passionate and very driven in the overall journey. Building a startup and taking it to some destination comes with its own share of highs and lows, and it sometimes is very easy to just say I quit and I can't do it anymore. But somewhere you'll have to just go back to the drawing board and question yourself that why are you doing this, and then you will realize that you can again get a fresh burst of motivation. So therefore I would say don't give up too easily. Be constantly in the process. Success and failure should be equally celebrated or equally despised, right? So don't lose track on that. The fourth thing that I would say is be positively dissatisfied. Today if the going is good, it could be better. So what is it that you can do better? Constantly keep questioning yourself and your team that what are we doing today that we've not done before? And that sense of positive dissatisfaction will always ensure you're more agile, more energetic and more innovative than anybody else around in the same space. I started Zivame 4 years back with a single mind focus around improving the experience of lingerie for Indian women. I believe that the experience around something as basic and as essential had become very, very uncomfortable for Indian women. Indian women are of different shapes and sizes, and when they go and shop this category, they are often asked difficult questions. Somebody is sizing them, and more often than not it's a male who is on the other side of the counter sizing them to say that this is not available or your size is too big or too less. I wanted something that a woman buys for herself to become a symbol of joy, a symbol of femininity, a symbol of her individuality, and not really a judgment call that she has to experience in the offline space. With this is what we started Zivame, and today we believe that we are striving at every day to build the confidence of Indian women in whatever product, in whatever service, or in however she's experiencing Zivame. Building a startup comes with its own share of ups and downs, and therefore it's really important to keep your heads down and focus on why fundamentally you believe that the business opportunity exists. Kalaari is one of those investors that come with that fundamental belief of a business, and they will always stand by you and support you and always nudge you to excel, to push the envelope a little bit more, to say don't settle, why would you not do a little bit more to create a bigger impact? And I think that kind of mentorship or that kind of support is very important for an entrepreneur, because sometimes we get very bogged down with whatever else is happening into the business, and sometimes you need a partner or a mentor who helps you see the big picture. Kalaari is one of those investors that definitely help the entrepreneur sees the big picture. We've benefited a lot from them. So when I met Vani, Vani is exceptional in the way that she understands the consumer, the end consumer better, and we hit it off very well because she really understood the problem that I was trying to solve, and very quickly she started engaging with me in a lot of discussions around what we could potentially do to enhance the experience around this category. So my suggestion, when you meet investors like Kalaari, would be to be really honest and self-aware, because you're meeting really seasoned investors who've met a lot of other entrepreneurs and startups, and it's very important to say or at least to express what you know today and what you don't know, because that is where you get your investor to become a long-term partners with you, where they understand your strengths, your weaknesses, and they help and support you to build a fantastic business opportunity. Be eager, but not be too eager. It's very important. I know all of us love our business ideas, and how can you really walk that fine balance between enthusiasm but not too much of a hard sell? That is very important. And get your investors to think like a consumers, and if they feel that there is definitely a need, you're more likely than not to convert it into an investment deal.